The critical care wing in any children's hospital can be heartbreaking, but in Venezuela, where staff lack basic supplies and medicine, parents tell us it's a slow-motion death sentence. 5-year-old Ramses Milan, waiting for a kidney transplant, now has an infection because nurses had to reuse the same catheter and they have no antibiotics. He's among 10 who've waited more than 2 years for a kidney transplant. Your child's going to die.
Yo tengo mucho miedo de eso.
I have a lot of fear of that. Mothers here forced to do the cooking for their own sick children. And there's a doctor shortage, with so many joining the 3 million people who fled a country in economic freefall. Dr. Emilia Mora, one of the few willing to talk on camera.
It's disaster.
And we find desperation on the streets, too. A garbage truck becomes a hunting ground for the hungry. It's not something Venezuelans are proud of. Many critics here blame these conditions on the government of President Nicolas Maduro, who tonight says he will refuse any aid shipments from President Trump, which are now scheduled to arrive as early as tomorrow.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.